a symbol of doom in the eyes of those who seek to thrive within the cracks of the law. A symbol of prosperity in the eyes of those who wish for an honest day of work. With but a single word, the landscape of Liyue's economy would shift overnight. In fear and awe are those of Liyue at the might of the Tianquan of the Qixing of Liyue. Her wealth and beauty leave many in awe. Yet rare as the feather of a phoenix are the ones who remember the days of yore when the lady of the house would walk along the coast of Yaoguang shoal, barefooted, in hopes of selling her wares to secure a meal for tomorrow. As the Tianquan of the Liyue Qixing, Ningguang holds a highly respected and revered position within the town of Liyue. From the children on the streets to the nobles in their sheets, there's not a single person in Liyue that is unaware of this flower that firmly planted itself at the center of Liyue. Having mastered the art of socializing, Ningguang is capable of presenting a persona which she deems appropriate depending on who she interacts with. Whether it be an excellent merchant in the eyes of her rivals, a friendly big sister in the eyes of the children, or a socialite at the banquets of Yujing Terrace. Getting a similar account of her from different people would prove to be near impossible due to this trait of hers. This flower, however, was not one grown within the confines of a greenhouse. Rather, it is one that has carved its way out of the hard underbelly of cemented bedrock. Ningguang's origins and family background remain a mystery, and the earliest account known of her are the days when she would traverse across Yaoguang shoal towards South Wharf as she attempted to sell her wares. Having worked hard for everything in her life, her perseverance and determination are such that even Zhongli would praise her as being a rare gem that always pushes forward. It is this attitude of hers that enabled her to turn what once started out as merely a single room into the gigantic floating palace that is the Jade Chamber today. A construct of significance that demonstrates her wealth earned through the sweat and blood she put into her work throughout her life. The number of sleepless nights outnumbered only by the mora she has earned in return. The once tiny room is now capable of casting a shadow over the entirety of Liyue. She dreams of one day growing the Jade Chamber until it casts a shadow over all 7 nations of Teyvat. Such ambition would only be held by a character such as her, whom hath experienced the journey from rags to riches. A principle Ningguang strictly abides to, regardless of whether it be a simple price negotiation or a full-blown trade war, is that the path to victory lies in finding out the cards your opponents are holding. She places an immense importance in gathering information, and as such has a very efficient and frightening information network placed throughout the entirety of Liyue. The efficiency of her methods are such that nothing that happens in Liyue, be it good, bad, pretty or ugly, can escape her eyes and ears. Rumors of her Jade Chamber being enchanted in such a way which allows her to eavesdrop on any private conversation happening in Liyue have been discussed amongst the masses due to the frightening efficiency of her information network. These are, of course, in the end nothing but mere rumors. The true genius behind the massive information network created by Ningguang is her inclusion of the children of Liyue at the heart of it. Between them, the children that play in the streets of Liyue are aware of every confidential meeting, every private rendezvous, and every new visitor to Liyue. Ningguang offers the children various treats in exchange for the valuable information they provide to her. Her understanding of reciprocity is what allows her to invest her time and money into mingling with the common folk without any care or hesitation. Added to the delight she gets from seeing a smile on the faces of the children, she has created an environment where everything that happens within the boundaries of Liyue is within her grasp. Due to her origin and hard-working personality, Ningguang has an attitude of there can never be enough mora. This has less to do with mora being a sign of her wealth and more to do with the fact that every single mora is a trophy of a hard-won victory. Her kind attitude displayed towards the common folk disappears into a cloud of smoke when she seats herself for a negotiation or anything business-related. Treating the world of business as a zero-sum game, she feels a sense of accomplishment and joy when she manages to gain the upper hand against a wealthy merchant. The massive wealth she gains through such transactions enables the Liyue Qixing to grow even further, thus allowing Liyue Harbor itself to flourish as more business opportunities arise. This, in turn, allows Ningguang to profit more as well. Such a cycle that both enriches herself as well as her land is a feat even many gods would struggle to achieve, much less a mere mortal. Yet, it is at the hands of this magician and master tactician that such a miracle is brought to being. Her wisdom, wit, knowledge, and power are all the fruits of her labor and are a representation of the experiences she has been through during the span of her mortal life. The story of Ningguang is one of much depth, and unfortunately, not everything can be covered in this video. Another video dedicated to expand upon the story of her life will be released in due time. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like on it and consider subscribing so you don't miss the follow-up video or any other video released by this channel. Tell me what you guys think about the video in the comment section, as I would genuinely love to know your thoughts and opinions on the video, whether it be about Ningguang, Genshin Impact, or even what I had for breakfast. Hesitate not to ask what you fancy. Whether I answer or not is of course up to me. So until then, I'll see you guys later.